Hello everybody and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. So, I finally got rid of everything that was laying here. I think what happened was because I'd done the refill all thing and it didn't work, so I ended up doing it twice. I think I removed some of the wrong items or added some extras or something and didn't realize we were overbuying. I think that's what happened, but it took a while to get everything in there. The restockers have been busy ever since restocking our shelves, which are still mainly empty. That is, some of that is because I'm leaving space for future products. Some of that is just because it is a massive job now. So I think I am going to hire the fourth restocker. In fact, let's go ahead and do that now, shall we? Management, hiring. Let's hire the fourth restocker. We can then, of course, hire the other restockers as well. Are you going to go to work, sir? You're hired. Yes, off you go. We can, of course, hire extra ones using our mod, which I'll probably end up doing as well, because this is a lot to do now. So we probably need about 6, probably, to be efficient here. So I got that done. I haven't got the lights yet. I'm going to buy those in a moment, and we're going to get on with that while we open and put some in. But I have put in the mod for permanent daylight, like Permaday or something it's called. I can't remember. So hopefully that will fix some of our lag that we were getting in the evenings. We will find out. I've removed a couple of mods I don't really use, like the portable scanner, game boost, which is only used for when I'm like pushing the game forward, so there's no need to have that around anymore. I think there was another one as well, to see if that helps things a little bit, but it is just going to be a bit busier in here basically, because the amount of people we get in here, it's going to be a bit laggy probably, but hopefully it won't be so bad, because we're not going to get to night, which seems to be the main cause. So, do I open now and buy some lights, or buy some lights and then open? I think we'll buy some lights and then open. I think we're okay for stock. There'll be some things that are a bit low in the storeroom, things like toilet paper, because we have now fully stocked up on there, so most of the stock is out here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, but it's not as bad as it looks. So I think we'll just go straight for furniture. Let's buy about 8 spotlights for now, and let's buy 10. Let's buy 10 because they can also be used in our storeroom, where I also don't have any lights. So where were we with this then? It's difficult now. We've got our signs are in the way. So we'll go 2 along here, like so. In fact, we will open because we're just wasting time if we're not opening. Let's open. We'll do some of the online orders today as well, if I get a chance. It'd be nice if you could employ the restockers to do that as well. Fulfill some online orders for us while we're doing bits and pieces. Because they just, at least for the beginning of the day, they just stand around doing nothing. They could fulfill online orders. Probably don't need a light every... If that's... What have I been doing up here? No, I have been doing a light every other one. Seems like a lot of lights, doesn't it? But we'll see. Not that they're really going to be used. I mean, they should come on by themselves as normal, but we don't really need lights if it's going to be permanent daylight, do we? I just want to check, actually. So are they walking? Yeah, they're walking out the back. So I do need to move these cashiers to the left slightly, because people are just walking out that way. I'd like them to walk down here, but I don't want that to be too far into the store. It's too far into the store. I don't want them paying over there. So we'll move this guy forward just a little bit to about there and see if that makes a difference. That's not too bad. If they walk that way, then that'll be okay. Sorry, I'm closed. I'm busy with lighting today. So she's going to pay for that. She's going to walk out this way, I would assume. Yep. So we need to move this a little bit. Sorry, madam. I'm just busy moving everybody around. We're like that, maybe. Now, will they walk this way, or will... No, he's still going to go that way. Although he would have been possibly pre-pathed. Aha! She's walking this way. It's working! Okay, so it needs to be about there. So we kind of need to expand a little bit further so that the checkouts aren't so close to the rack there. But, well, the first person did, and then she came this way. Interesting. Very interesting. And she's walking that way as well. Okay, so one person did it, I got excited, and now they're all refusing. Presumably that's... They can't have all been pre-pathed, surely. Unless somebody just got ahead of them because they only wanted one thing, maybe. Ah, no. So, yeah, they're going that way. So they must have still been pre-made pathways for them. I think he was an early customer, so he might come this way. Nope, he's gone that way as well. Okay. Just proving me out to make it sound like I have no idea what I'm talking about, aren't they? Alright, let's carry on with some lighting. That seems to be working. We'll probably hire an extra cashier as well today, which means we do need another checkout. That's fine. We'll find a place for it somewhere. So if we leave a... What have we been doing here? I left a big gap there for some reason. So I left one, did one, and then did another one there. Maybe I've been doing that wrong then. Maybe that is too many lights. Maybe that is too many lights. How does it look? Very bright over here. Maybe that is too many lights. Not actually that bad though, is it? I think I'll do this as a gradual thing, so we're getting quite busy now. So I probably need to open my checkout as well. So if I put that one there. And could do the light there somewhere, couldn't we? But it's not that bad in here. Put that one there. Let's leave it as that for now. Turn them off. And I'll open up. Because we've got too many customers in here to deal with just 2 cashiers, I feel. Good day, madam. What are we buying today? Some cheap cat food. I didn't realise until between the videos when I was editing, this cat food's only £2 compared to £20 for dog food. And I don't understand why the cat food is so cheap compared to the dog food. It's basically the same stuff. Thank you. Somebody is ripping people off. The lights still come on at 5, even though it's still light outside. I could probably get rid of that mod, to be honest. Because we don't really need the light on, do we? Let's turn it off. There we go. Turn it off. Maybe that'll help with the running of things as well, if we don't have lights. Of course, over here in the UK, this is quite realistic. Who are you waiting for, sir? Are you being extremely polite? You are being extremely polite. She wasn't even coming towards the tills. And you decided to wait for her anyway. 110.35. Yeah, this is quite realistic for the UK anyway. I mean, it doesn't get dark now till after 9 PM or around about 9 PM. So it's kind of realistic. You know, midsummer it can be fairly light till about 10 o'clock at night here, so you don't really need to put your lights on that early. £10 and 3. Thank you. I did notice as well, I had a quick look at the mods and just to see if there's any updates and things. There's 1 or 2. I haven't got any of them for this episode, but 1 or 2 updates around. One of them was for the currency changer, which has updated quite a lot since I had it for the first time. But you can change the baseline price for products as well. So I think it is now kind of possible to sort of reorganize the economy a little bit. Because you can change the prices of everything, basically. So you can reorganize the economy so it's not so out of sync, for, especially for pounds. So we're not paying £20 for Philadelphia cheese, for example. I can change all the prices for that, but I think that'll be a long-term sort of thing I might do. I don't know. We'll see how we go. 1855. People are buying a lot of stuff, aren't they? We're going to make a good amount of money today, but at the same time, I think I'm going to have to get an awful lot of stock. Thank you. £87, so you want £2.80 change. Thank you. $62.35. It is a bit strange people buy so many copies of the games. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That is... can you imagine buying like 4 copies of a game? Like, what are you doing with them? They must be selling them around the corner. Cheaper than here or something. £2.15. £31. I will say, frame rate wise, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I've not really noticed any drop off at all. So the lag is nowhere near as bad when you keep it daylight all the time. I think that's an answer for now. It's not always bad though, that's the thing. Like, you'd expect it to be bad every single time, but it's not. Sometimes I think, well, maybe it's because I'm recording as well, which obviously takes a little bit out, but sometimes it's absolutely fine for that as well. So it's very randomized, but the not using lights and it not getting dark outside has helped quite a bit. So I'm probably just going to leave it as daytime all the time. And since we've got a UK supermarket, we'll just imagine we're in spring, summer UK, where it's light till this time anyway. 154 and 65. Right, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. The restockers have probably got a mountain of work to do, but I think that's everybody. I think the street lights are still on, aren't they? So the street lights have come on. I did read a thing in the comments of the mod, the street lights. Yeah, they are on. They still work. They create a sort of an interesting shadow, a bit like a smoky feature. See how well we did today. 106 customers, £8,000. Wow, £8,000. We are making some serious money now. Serious money. So, coffee has gone down to £8. We'll charge £8.05 for that to try and keep the money reasonably clean. Some pizza had changed as well. Need to sort these freezers out, don't we? Still haven't done that. $7.55 will charge. What was the other one? What was the other one that's changed? I could use my statistics mod, but before I started the video, I tried altering some prices on there, and it was having none of it for some reason. Every time I put one in, you put it in, and as soon as you click away, it will just revert back to the price it was originally. So, thank you, Restocker. So I don't know what I can do about that. So I'm having to do it the old-fashioned way. We can still use the statistics to look at. Why have I not seen anything any different here? Am I blind? Did I scroll past it? Probably scroll past it. I'm not seeing any changes to prices. Ah, Chicago town as well. Okay, £4.40. Alright, I think we'll buy some more freezers while we wait for them to do their work. I think it's that one, and that one need replacing. I think all of the others should be. Maybe that one as well. Maybe that one as well. Let's just buy... Let's buy 3 for now. And replace those. Furnitures. We want these ones. Let's buy 3 of these. Purchase those. Bring them inside. So we're going to replace this pizza one with that one. Doesn't really matter for pizzas, but... Alright, stop you guys from restocking. Alright, so we're going to have a lot of Chicago Town pizza in there. I have seen a mod actually that's got Ristorante pizza in it, so we'll probably have Ristorante in there at some point. So this can be boxed up and sold for £200. That's not too bad. Isn't that like the whole... No, it's half the value, isn't it? Yeah, half the value. But that's not too bad. We've had that freezer a long time to get half value back. Not bad. That wants to be a little bit closer into there, like that. I think this one needs changing as well, then. Did I always leave a bit of a gap there? Must have always had a bit of a gap. They're all a little bit askew, aren't they? Look, just a tiny bit off. Oh well. We'll fix it some other time. Goodfellas, and we actually have a box of Goodfellas over here, which I was leaving out to remind me to do this, and then it got kicked away down there, and I forgot again. So Goodfellas can go in there. More Goodfellas in there. Take them out of there. Them in there. Is that done? Box that up and sell it. Alright, so that's those two. That's done. I think they're all fine because they're all new ones anyway. The chicken one is fine. We might need to put chicken in just one by itself though now. Because we're getting so many customers and the restockers have got an awful lot of stuff to do, so that one's fine as well. So I think it's just this one with fries that actually needs changing. And then I might move the chicken along or something and put it somewhere else, or the crab sticks, maybe move them over here somewhere. I'm not sure, but I think we'll have one with just chicken in it. So this needs replacing. Let's go fetch the other one from outside. And then I think I'll have a look now because the restockers. How are we doing for products? So chicken is not doing so well, so we'll have a lot of chickens. Back to the top, let's have a look. Most things are okay. Flour, we'll have another 4 of those. Could do refill all, but I think that's going to be too expensive, so we'll just buy like 4 or 5 of things that we really need. The problem with some of these, I don't know where I've got them on the shelves either, because it's such a mess in that storeroom. It's not even worth going in there to find out. Things are everywhere in there. It's awful. I don't know how many shelves I've spread things across. That's the problem. Okay, let's just add some of these. Let's People are buying a lot of games. All right, let's go with that. Did they all make it on the shelves? Not all, but most. That's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. Right, let's remove Kane's fries. Put them there. Put in our new freezer. Put it about there. Just before we do that, let's stop you guys from doing anything with that. Probably don't need 2 lots of McCain's fries, do we? It's hard to believe. I think these are going to stack up to 20 or 30. It's hard to believe we would ever sell that many in a day, but you've got the room, why not use it? All right, that's all of them taken care of. Let's go and see what's outside. Yeah, a lot of the like early game items. Cornflakes. They're going to be over here somewhere, I would imagine. Actually, no, they're upstairs. I remember seeing them somewhere. Cornflakes. So this just needs reorganizing big time. I really hope somebody comes up with a mod that you can say, all right, I want fridge items over there. I want cereal here. Bread and stuff over here. And it just automatically ranges your storeroom for you, because this is going to take me weeks. Okay, so we've only got 2 spots for cornflakes. I mean, it doesn't matter. The restockers will find it, no matter where you put it, but it'd be nice if it was in some sort of order, wouldn't it? Honeybees, take them up here as well. So actually, are the honeybees... Oh, they are up here. That's okay. I want to make sure they're at least... If they're going to come upstairs to find them, where the rest of them are. I don't want them to be... one up, one down sort of situation. Sugar, where is sugar? Is sugar upstairs as well? It would make sense because that stuff's here, but no, I don't think it is. I think sugar might be downstairs. Oh no, sugar's up there. Okay, so that can go there and there. So the other problem with just dumping on a random shelf, which is what I've ended up doing, is I'm going to end up buying extra boxes we don't need. Because on some of these shelves, you can get quite a few things. But if I've just been, can't find it, dump it on a shelf, which is what I'm probably going to do again right now, I could have it in about 10 different spots. And then when you press refill all, it's going to cost about £40,000 just to refill some ice cream or something, because I've got it in so many different locations. We're going to end up inundated with stock. But yeah, this needs looking at, doesn't it? Because I can't find anything anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Let's pull it back. I think that might be over here, actually. Ah, there it is. It's there. Okay. It's over there and there now. That's fine. Right, have you restocked, or do we need to employ more restockers? We probably need to employ more, but I think they've done an okay job. Okay enough to open, I would say. So, let's open. Online orders are available. Let's do one of those then. So, supermarket. Are we closed? Let's close this while we're busy. Okay, who's paying big? $148 order from Lucas. 165. That's probably going to win, isn't it? Right then, Ida Stewart, what do you want? You want some lasagna? Fortunately, my computer is now sat in the middle of there, but never mind. Some lasagna, which is over here somewhere. There it is. So you want one of those. Some potato pops. Some Uncle Ben's basmati rice, which is there. Some eggs. Which eggs do you want? I think you want those ones, I believe. Yeah, Oreos. Are there. What else do you want? Sprite. You want some Fanta as well, which I believe is that one. Some coffee. Some small sushi. This must be how the AI actually do their shopping. Because if you watch them, they do walk from like one end of the store to the other and back again. They never sort of get everything they need off one aisle and move to the next one like most people do in real life. They just aimlessly walk around the store going from one place to the next. I think it's working very similar with this mod. I mean, obviously the mod has no idea how my supermarket is set up, so that's fair enough, but I do seem to be feeling like I'm walking everywhere. Right, that is done. Let's post it off and claim our money. Oh, just going to put it in the bin then. Put it in there. Nicely done. 165. Let's move this down here. This moving the bin mod is really, really nice. Because you can put it where you want. But it does reset every single time you restart the game. That's a big order. Let's take that one. What do we want here? Some beer. Some ham. Excuse me. Thank you. Some tea. Some slush puppy, which I have fixed the label on. Some salmon. Else we want some beer. Just one. Yep, just one. Flour. Some different tea. See, I could have just grabbed that when I was here. Some Windex. Some Mr. Kipling scones. Lasagna. Back for a keg of the same variety of the cans we have. Some pepper. This box must be getting really heavy now. Our character must have huge, huge muscles. Put all this in one box. The checkouts are full. Hang on. I'll jump on in a second, sir. I'm just fulfilling an order. By the way, online ordering is now a thing. You don't have to come to the store anymore. I will fulfill it for you. Occasionally. You pay me enough. Alright, that's that done. Let's go and... it's in the post box. Get rid of that computer. Alright, let's go. The checkouts are not full. I'm open. I'm open. I can see you all complaining. Come over to me. You don't need to wait. You're here first. Everybody's so polite. She must have had dibs. £5.25. Thank you. £167.05. The lights have come on again. I might disable that for the next video. Let's see how the frames go with the lights on, actually. Let's do an experiment. Then we'll find out exactly what it is that's causing the frame rate drops, whether it's getting dark or whether it's the lights in here. I have a feeling it's the lights in here, rather than it getting dark. Because I can notice already just a little bit of lag. And obviously we have quite a lot of lights in here now. £3.55. Thank you. £34.95. I think it's these lights. If I turn that off. Yeah, that's a lot smoother all of a sudden. It's not huge. I mean, we're not talking crazy frame rate drops, but it's noticeable. Well, at least for me playing it, it's noticeable. Just doesn't seem as nice. It's way better. So, if you are struggling with frame rates, Get the Permaday mod, because it does help. I think in the next episode, we'll hire a new cashier. Though I don't... Are we at the right level for that, though? £18 and 85 cents. Or pence, rather. I don't know why I said cents when I was already saying pounds as well. I was busy thinking, can we even buy the cashier? No, look, we haven't completed... Technically, we have not completed enough checkouts. So we're going to play the game properly. We're not allowed that cashier until we have completed enough checkouts. Because we've got to keep some gameplay aspects. I know we play with a lot of mods, but I am trying to play the game a bit. Otherwise, what's the point? There's no, if there's no challenge at all to it. £133.16. Okay, I think I'm going to... actually, no. I was going to go and close one of the cashiers so they'd all come over to us, because even though the cashiers are a lot quicker than they used to be, I don't think they're as quick as we are. Although they probably don't make mistakes like that, so maybe they are. I still don't think they're as quick as we are. I think they're managing. £11.74. $68, that's fine. $175 and 35. £2. I think somebody couldn't find something then. Okay, I think that's everybody, or at least everybody that's going to come over to us. So that is good. Right, can we move the chicken along slightly? Doesn't really make... where would he put it, though? Over here, maybe? I mean, that is across from the meat, then, isn't it? So it's kind of meaty. So if you see meat sign, come over there. I mean, I know it says chicken above there anyway, but... Put it in its own thing. Make sure we never run out of chicken. Should we just leave that for now? Put those across. Are we ever going to sell that many? Probably not. Put them there anyway. Right, that should do that. Let's have a look to see how we did today. 107. They found the product expensive. Interesting. I wonder what they found expensive. We can have a look at that now. We made £4,000 profit. So we are raking in the money. The law capsules and some Coca-Cola have changed. What have they changed to? Ooh, they've gone up. So £14.60 we'll go for there. And Coca-Cola to $2.60 for that as well. Nice. Yeah, we can have a look, can't we? In our statistics tab. So the previous day was this one. We can now have a look to sort of see what we were... So 762 items are cheap. So that's me having them just under market value then. Or 762 pounds worth? Is that how much we lost by having them cheap? Is that what that's telling me? I think that's what that's telling me. We didn't have that many customers, so it must be telling me that that's how much I could have made, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I think by having them cheap, that's how many pounds that we are under, based on the amount of sales we had. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure. I'm only 1,100 sold, which doesn't make sense. Because obviously we sold a lot more than that because we made £4,000 profit. So what does that mean? Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Overpriced, nothing. Expensive. They found the potatoes expensive because we're selling them for about 90p more than we should be. So we'll sort that out. They couldn't find that. So the restockers are not keeping up with it. So we probably need to do something about that. Yeah, these are all our cheap items then. I mean, we're only a penny under. I don't care about that, to be honest with you. We're making so much money now. Does it really make any difference, does it? We're now making the kind of money I was hoping to make by moving the game forward a little bit. So I don't really care. Okay. And they're all the ones... all the ones we sold entirely, then? Need more detail. I think it's a nice thing. I like having statistics. I'm somebody that likes this sort of thing, and you can see, ooh, that's selling well. But it doesn't quite work that way yet, does it? And maybe it will one day. Not too bad. Let's change the price of those potatoes out the front. And then I think we'll end. And as I say, we'll probably buy a new cashier if we get to the level. But I will get some more restockers. So they can work more efficiently. Let's sell these for a penny over. Yeah, I'll get some more. Maybe another 2 restockers. In fact, let's get them now so they can be restocking between the episodes. So let's H for hire. Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. 2 new restockers. So we've got 6 on the go now to restock all of our shelves. So I'll do a little bit of restocking myself to help them out between the episodes. And then, yeah, we'll welcome you back to the next one, hopefully with some full shelves. So, good day. Right. Yeah, I think that's it. So if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.